Welcome to maths class. Today I am going to teach you chapter number 17, circle, chord and arc. Practice set 7.1. In a circle with center P, chord AB is drawn of the length 13 cm. Segment PQ perpendicular to chord AB, then find length of QB. Here we are going to find length of QB. We know that length of AB, we know that the chord AB length is 13 cm. We don't know the value of length of QB that we are going to find. So first we will write solution. Segment PQ is the perpendicular to chord AB, that is given. Segment PQ perpendicular to chord AB, that is given. Now we know that AB is 13 cm. Perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. Now here length of QB we don't know. We have to find here length of QB. So length of QB is the half of length of AB. Is that clear? Length of QB is equal to half of length of AB. Now if the length of AB is 13, then length of QB is half of length of AB. So half multiplied by 13, that is equal to 6.5 centimeter. That means length of QB is 6.5 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? This way we have completed question number 1 of practice set 7.1. Now let's solve question number 2. Radius of a circle with center O is 25 centimeter. That means OD is 25 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center if the length of the chord is 48 centimeter. Now here length of the chord is 48 centimeter. We know that the radius is 25 centimeter. That means OD is 25 centimeter and CD is 48 centimeter. Here what we don't know? We don't know the perpendicular value. We don't know the value of OP. We don't know OP. Okay, we don't know this segment OP. So here we are going to find segment OP. Is that clear? So first of all we will write solution OD. Okay, segment OP perpendicular to chord CD. Segment OP is the perpendicular part perpendicular to chord CD, that is given. Now here we know that OD is equal to 25 centimeter. Radius OD is equal to 25 centimeter. So here for perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. Now here length of PD is equal to how much? Length of PD is equal to half of length of CD. Half of length of CD. So here PD is equal to half of CD is half multiplied by length of PD is equal to half multiplied by 48. So 2 ones and 2 24s. So length of PD is equal to 24 centimeter. Half of PD is half of CD is 24. But here we are finding this perpendicular OP. So here we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle OPD, measure of angle OPD is equal to 90 degree by applying Pythagoras theorem. Here we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse, here hypotenuse is OD square. OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. Okay, Pythagoras theorem here we are applying. So OD is the hypotenuse side. So OD square, keep OD square on left hand side. So OD square is equal to OP square plus PD square. Is that clear? So OD square on left hand side and OP square plus PD square on right hand side. Now OD square is how much? 25 square is equal to, we don't know the value of OP, so keep OP as it is, OP square as it is. But PD square is how much? PD square is 24 centimeter. Okay, remember this. So 25 square is equal to length of OP square as it is plus PD square is 24 square. Now here 25 into 25 how much? 625. Okay, and here 24 into 24 also we have to do. So 25 square minus 24 square, that is equal to length of OP square. So here 25 is a 625. Here we are applying this formula A square minus B square. This formula already we have learned. So A square minus B square, when we are applying algebraic expression and expansion formula, that time we have used this. So 25 plus 24 and second bracket 25 minus 24. Same technique we are applying here. So 25 plus 24 and 25 minus 24. Here minus sign is there, na? That is why we are applying here A square minus B square formula. So 25 plus 24 and 25 minus 24, which give us 25 plus 24 49. 25 minus 24 is 1. So 49 ones are 49. Is that clear? And bracket relation is multiplication. So length of OP square is 49. So 49 root is taking square root of both the side. We get here 7. Okay. So length of OP square is 7 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So length of OP is equal to root of 49. So root of 49 is 7. So length of OP is equal to 7 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple and easy to understand this now. So here we know that length of OP is equal to 7 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple and easy to apply all this trick which we have learned in this standard. Okay, we have learned this in chapter number 5 and chapter number 6. So same thing we are applying here. The distance of the chord from the center of the circle is 7 centimeter. The statement is very important to write. Okay, so write the distance of the chord from the center of the circle is 7 centimeter. Now let's solve question number 3. So here O is the center of the circle. Find the length of the radius. Here we are going to find length of the radius. If the chord is 24 centimeter, so 24 half is how much? 12. And here distance is 9 centimeter. That means this perpendicular is 9 centimeter from the center of the circle. Here we are going to find the radius. That means AO we are going to find here. Okay. We don't know the value of AO. We know the value of AB is how much? 24. So half of 24 is how much? 12. So 12 square, 9 square. 12 12s are 144 plus 9 9s are 81. After adding we get. So here first we will write segment, let segment OP. Here we are writing P. Okay. So let segment OP perpendicular to chord AB. Okay. Here P. So OP perpendicular to chord AB. After that we know that the value of AB here perpendicular. So here we will applying the same definition of perpendicular. Here we will write the same definition which we have used in previous sum number 1 and sum number 2. So we will write here same thing. Perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisect the chord. This is very important. Write this statement. After this, here length of AB, length of AP. AP is the half of length of AB. Okay, so now here AP is the half of length of AB. AB is 24 centimeter. So 24 half is 12 centimeter. Length of AP is equal to 12 centimeter. Half multiplied by 24, that is equal to 12 centimeter. So length of AP is equal to 12 centimeter. First value we found here. Now here second thing we are applying here Pythagoras theorem. See here we know that OP is equal to 9 centimeter and AP is equal to 12 centimeter. Now here we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So in triangle OPA, measure of angle OPA is equal to 90 degree by applying Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse side that is equal to one side plus other side. So Pythagoras theorem is equal to AO square, or we can say OA square is equal to OP square plus OA square. Okay, OA square is equal to OP square plus PA square. This thing we will write here. So AO square or OA square both are same. So length of AO square is equal to length of OP square plus length of AP square. No, we don't know here the value of length of AO. We are finding here radius, but we know the value of AP. AP is how much? 12 centimeter. Okay, so length of AO is square is equal to 9 square plus 12 square. 9 9s are 81, 12 12s are 144. So after adding we get here 9 9s are 81 plus 12 12s are 144. So after adding this, okay, 81 plus 14 we get here 225. So length of AO square is equal to 225. Now here we are applying, here we know the value of length of AO square is equal to 225. So root of 225 is how much? 15. Okay, so here we will write AO is equal to root of 225. 225 root is 15. So here AO is equal to, taking square root of both the side. Okay, so AO is equal to root of 225. 225 root is how much? 15. So here AO is equal to root of 225 is length of AO is equal to how much? Root of 225 is 15. So AO is equal to 15 centimeter. Now, so here we will write radius of the circle, length of AO is equal to 15 centimeter. Finally, we have to write here statement. It is very important to write the statement. Okay, final statement is very important. So the length of the radius of the circle is 15 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So in this way, we have completed sum number 3. Now, let's solve sum number 4. Here, C is the center of the circle whose radius is 10 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center if the length of the chord is 12 centimeter. So here you can see radius is how much? 10 centimeter, and the chord value AB is how much? 12 centimeter. Now we don't know the value of AD. Here we are finding the value of AD, and also we are finding here value of CD. Very simple. AD is the half of AB. So first we will write here solution. Length, let's segment AB. AB is the chord of the circle. AB is the chord of the circle. Center is C. Now here, after writing this, we will write here length of AD is equal to half of length of AB. Okay, length of AD is equal to half of length of AB. First we will write here segment CD perpendicular to chord AB. Same statement we will write here, perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to its chord bisect the chord. Okay, after this, length of length of AD is equal to half of length of AB. So half of length of AB, that means how much? So length of AD is equal to half multiplied by 12. Length of AD is equal to half multiplied by 12. 2 ones are 2, 6 are 12. After dividing by 2, we get here 6. So length of AB is equal AD. Length of AD is equal to 6 centimeter. Length of AD is equal to how much? 6 centimeter. So 2 ones are 2, 6 are 12. So length of AD is equal to 6 centimeter. Is that clear? Now in triangle ACD, measure of angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. In triangle ACD, ADC is equal to 90 degree. Now here we are applying here Pythagoras theorem. That means a measure of angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. So here same circle we will draw here, and we will write here AC square, that is equal to CD square plus AD square. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem we will write here. So AC square, that is equal to CD square plus AD square. Okay, or AD square plus CD square. So AC square is how much? 10 centimeter. So 10 square is equal to AD square is how much? So 6. AD square is how much? 6 square. Plus length of CD square is how much? We don't know. So we are finding here CD. So 10 tens are 100. 10 tens are 100 is equal to 6 6 are 36. 100 minus 36 is how much? 64. Okay. So 10 square minus 6 square is equal to length of CD square. Again we will apply here formula A square minus B square. Okay. So 100 minus 36 is how much? 64. So length of CD square is equal to how much? 64. So taking square root out, okay, taking square root from both the side, we get here length of CD is equal to root of 64. Okay, we will write here length of CD is equal to root 64. Okay, so taking square root both the side, we get here length of CD is equal to root 64. So CD is equal to how much? 8 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So here length of CD is equal to 8 centimeter. So perpendicular is how much? Perpendicular, the distance of the chord is how much? The distance of the chord from the center is 8 centimeter. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple and easy to solve all these sums now. Very easy. We have to apply here Pythagoras theorem. Only we have to apply here Pythagoras theorem, and the missing value we have to find here. Now, my dear students, your task is to solve all these sums in your maths notebook. Enjoy learning. After solving practice set 17.1, now let's solve practice set 17.2. First question says that the diameter PQ and RS of the circle with center C are perpendicular to each other at C. State why RPS and arc SQ are congruent. Write the other arc which are congruent to arc PS. As you know that C is the center of the circle, PQ is the diameter, RS is the diameter, RC is the radius, SC is the radius, PC is the radius, and QC is the radius. Is that clear? And now we are going to find here, right, or write the other arc which are congruent to arc PS. Now here we have to show arc PS, congruence of arc PS we have to show here. So first we will write here solution that C is the center of the circle, PQ and RS is the diameter. Okay, that is given. So here first we will write solution. C is the center of the circle, PQ and RS is the diameter. So diameter PQ perpendicular to diameter RS, as you can see here, diameter PQ perpendicular to diameter RS, that is given. Okay, after that, measure of angle PCS is equal to measure of angle SCS is equal to measure of angle PCR is equal to measure of angle RCQ, that is equal to 90 degree. That means all this right angle triangle inside this circle, you can see here all these are 90 degree. So as you see here, measure of angle PCS is equal to measure of angle SCQ is equal to measure of angle PCR is equal to measure of angle RCQ. All are 90 degree. So that is equal to 90 degree. Is that clear, my dear students? So now after writing this statement here, you know that here C is the center point. C is the center point. Now here CS, CP, segment CS, segment CP, segment CR and CQ. All these segments are radius. And here two diameter are there, that is PQ and RS. Now here we are going to show here arc. So the measure of the angle subtended at the center of the arc is the measure of the arc. Is that clear? That means the measure of the angle subtended at the center by arc is the measure of the arc. So here measure of arc PS. See here PS is equal to PCS 90 degree. Measure of arc PS. The PS part, that is equal to measure of angle PCS, that is equal to 90 degree. This first part. Now here SQ is the other arc. So measure of arc SQ is equal to measure of angle SCQ, that is equal to 90 degree. Now here we got second measure arc. Okay, so first measure arc is measure of arc PS, second measure of arc is SQ. Is that clear? So PS is equal to angle PCS from 1 and 2, and measure of arc SQ that is equal to measure of arc SCQ is equal to 90 degree. And now from 1 and 2 we get here measure of arc PS, that is equal to measure of arc SQ. So PS congruent to SQ, arc PS congruent to arc SQ. If the measure of two arc of a circle are same, then the two arc are congruent with each other. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple to understand now this. Now here, as you know that measure of arc PS is equal to measure of angle PCS, that is equal to 90 degree. Same thing we will write on the left part. Now here PR is equal to arc PR is equal to measure of angle PCR, that is equal to 90 degree. Now here you can see this PR. Okay, so here PR is the arc. So we will write here measure of arc PR is equal to measure of angle PCR, that is equal to 90 degree. This is the third arc. Okay, this is the third minor arc. We are writing here minor arc, that is why. Okay, so these all are the minor arc. So PCS done, PCS done, SCQ is done, and now PCR is also done. Okay, so here PR is the arc where PCR is equal to 90 degree. Now again same thing we will write for fourth. RQ is equal to arc RQ is equal to measure of arc RQ, minor arc RQ is equal to measure of angle RCQ, that is equal to 90 degree. Now here 4 right angle is there and 4 minor arc is there. Okay, so from 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, measure of arc PS, measure of arc PS, PR and arc RQ, where PS congruent to PR and PR are congruent to arc RQ. If the measure of two arcs of the circle are same, then the two arcs are congruent. Always remember this. So here if the measure of two arcs of a circle are same, then that two arcs are congruent. So here measure of arc PS congruent to SQ, measure of arc SQ congruent to measure of arc QR, and QR congruent to measure of arc PR. Okay, so PR and arc RQ are congruent to the arc PS. Is that clear? From 1, 3rd and 4th we got this. So PR and RQ are congruent to PS. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple and easy to understand, na? So now here you can see question number 2nd. After completing question number 1, let's solve question number 2. In the adjoining figure, O is the center of the circle whose diameter is Mn. Measure of some center angle are given in the figure. Hence find the following angle, measure of angle AOB and measure of angle COD. Now here measure of angle AOB here we have to find, and measure of angle COD also we have to find. Now we know that measure of angle AON is measure of angle BON. BON is how much? 35 degree, and measure of angle NOC is 35 degree. Is that clear? Now here first thing we have to find here measure of angle AOB and measure of angle COD. Then we have to show here arc AB congruent to arc CD. Okay, arc AB congruent to arc CD, and then we have to show here chord AB congruent to chord CD. So one by one we will solve all this. So first we will write here O is the center of the circle, and here you can see here Mn is the diameter, Mn is the diameter, and AO, BO, NO, CO and OD all are radius of the circle. Is that clear? So they all are radius of the circle. Measurements are given. Okay, so here first we will write solution. Segment Mn is the diameter of the circle. As I told you here, Mn is the diameter of the circle, that is given. After that we will write the second statement, that MOD is 100 degree. MOD is how much? 100 degree. That is why MOA is also 100 degree. They both are congruent with each other. Is it clear? So MOD that is equal to MOA, or we can say AOM is equal to COM. Okay, both are correct. So they both are 100 degree, and BON that is equal to, or we can say BON congruent to NOC. So here first we will write measure of angle AOM plus measure of angle, one we will finding. So measure of angle AOM plus measure of angle AON, that is equal to 180 degree angle in a linear pair. So measure of angle AOM is 100 degree, and measure of angle AON we don't know the value of AON. So keep the angle as it is, that is equal to 180 degree. Now subtract it. 100 minus 180 is, yes, you are correct, 100 minus 180 is 80 degree. So here AON is how much? 80 degree. You are correct. So here we will write, after subtracting, measure of angle AOM is how much? 100 degree. So 100 minus AON, keep measure of angle AON as it is, that is equal to 180 degree. Now here AOM is how much? 100 degree. So if AOM is here 180, 100 minus 180 minus 100 we get here. Yes, you are right. So AOM plus measure of angle AOB plus measure of angle BON. Okay, so here we are taking both these angle, measure of angle BON and AOB and BON. Okay, BON. So here that is equal to 180 degree. So 100 degree plus AOB as it is, because we don't know the value of AOB, plus measure of angle BON is how much? 35 degree, that is equal to 180 degree. So keep the AOB on left hand side. So 180, 100 plus 35 is 135. So here 180 minus 135. So we will get here AOB, that is equal to, subtract this 180 minus 135. So here we get after subtracting we get here measure of angle AOB, that is equal to 45 degree. Is that clear, my dear students? So simple and easy to understand now. Now here measure of angle AOB is how much? 45 degree. Is that clear? Yes. Now after this here we got AOB is equal to 45 degree. Now we are going to find here COD. We don't know the value of COD. That thing we have to find here. So measure of angle COD. So again we will write MOD, measure of angle MOD plus measure of angle COD plus measure of angle CON. So 135 minus, so we will get here same thing, they both are congruent with each other. AOB is equal to COD, they both are congruent. So first here we will write measure of angle DOM, or we can write MOD, okay, DOM plus measure of angle DON, okay, that is equal to 180 degree. So here DOM is how much? 100 degree. DON is how much? We don't know the value of DON, okay, DON, we know only CON, but we don't know DOC. So first we have to find here DOC. So here how we will get DOC? So as you know that DOM is how much? 100. DON we don't know, 180. Subtract it, we get answer. So measure of angle DOM plus measure of angle COD plus measure of angle CON, that is equal to 180 degree. Is it clear? So here 100 degree plus measure of angle COD plus 35 degree is equal to 180 degree. Now here 135 plus measure of angle COD, that is equal to 180 degree. Now keep the measure of angle COD in left hand side, and 180 minus 135 is how much? You are correct, 45 degree. So here measure of angle COD is nothing but 45 degree. So simple and easy to understand now this. So here we will write measure of angle 100 plus 35 is 135. So measure of angle COD on left hand side, so 180 minus 135 is 45 degree. So measure of angle COD is equal to 45 degree. Here we found measure of angle COD. Is that clear, my dear student? So simple and easy to solve all this. So here part 2 we have got. So measure of angle AOB, measure of angle AOB is equal to 45 AOB. AOB, that is equal to 45 degree, because both are congruent. So here AOB is congruent to measure of angle COD. Both are congruent. So second and first both are congruent. So here we will write measure of angle AOB congruent to measure of angle COD. Both are exactly congruent. AOB congruent to measure of angle COD. So measure of arc AB is equal to measure of arc AB is equal to minor arc AB is equal to measure of angle AOB, that is equal to 45 degree. From first we get this, okay. So our first sub question is done. Now again we have to solve here 2 more sub questions. So one by one we will solve all that. So now here, as you know that measure of arc AB is equal to measure of angle AOB is equal to 45 degree. Now measure of arc DC, here you can see DC, measure of arc DC is how much? So measure of arc DC is equal to measure of angle DOC is equal to how much? 45 degree. They are again congruent with each other. So from second we get, so measure of minor arc DC, that is equal to measure of angle DOC, that is equal to 45 degree. Now here minor arc AB, that is equal to minor arc DC. Minor arc AB, that is equal to minor arc DC. Is that clear, my dear students? It's simple now. So now here arc AB congruent to arc CD. Arc AB congruent to arc CD. So as you can see here, arc AB is congruent with arc CD. Both are congruent to each other. So simple and easy to understand. So after writing first and second, now let's search third one. Now as you know that AB congruent to CD, here chord AB congruent to chord CD. Okay, see here. After this, right here third sub question, arc AB congruent to arc CD. Here arc AB is congruent to arc CD. I am not saying about chord. Here arc, I am saying about arc. So here arc AB congruent to arc CD. They both are congruent with each other. Is it clear, my dear students? So here arc AB congruent to arc CD. The chord corresponding to the congruent arc are congruent. Is that clear, my dear students? So here you can see here arc AB, that is congruent to arc CD. So after this we will write here chord AB congruent to chord CD. As you can see here, chord AB congruent to chord CD. Now my dear students, in this way we have completed sum number 2 of practice set 17.2. Now your task is to solve all this question, practice set 17.1 and 17.2, both this practice set in your maths notebook. So solve 17.1 and 17.2. This is homework for you. Enjoy learning.